What's going on, everybody? We're back with another UFL Fight Night here. We got a stacked one for you today. I'm not joined by F the Man Hunter yet because he's dealing with some technical issues, so we're going to start without him. He's going to jump in when he can, if he can. And for now, I'm going to be calling the fight for you here. So anyway, let's look at what we've got here. Looks like we've got our first fight already good to go. So why don't we just go ahead and jump right in. And it looks like right now we've got Big Cool Boy Season going up against IDC What My Tag Is. And quite obviously, he does not care what his tag is. And we're going to see if these guys, these newcomers for the main card, see if they're going to put on a show. If the stream will let us here. We'll see if it even works. But yeah, these two are going on good runs here. Big Cool Boy Season is 3-1. IDC What My Tag is 2-0. So he's definitely a talented fighter there. All right, here we go. Here we go. We got Munoz. And I didn't even see that. Is it Lineker? Looked like Lineker. And as always, let us know in the chat if the stream quality is up to par, if you can hear me or not, or if you can see or not. Here we go! Round one, they touch him up in the center. Ooh, nice leg kick. Done by IDC What My Tag Is. Prefers to be called Joe, if I remember correctly. I guess that's what he'd like to go by. Good exchanges by both so far on the feet. Mixing it up well. Denies that attempt there. Gets it. And now let's see how he works off the ground. Let's see if he can get the advantage. Big Cool Boy Season going for some ground and pound early on here. Big shots from the bottom by Joe. Interesting to see all this groundwork on the bottom by Joe. Maybe that's a strategy all on its own. He goes for a guillotine attempt. See if he can get it here. Not quite as tight as he'd want to get it. Gets out of that, slips out of that quite easily. Oh, raining some shots down now. Connections like last time. And that's some more ground and pound by Big Cool Boy Season. Lets him up. Oh, doesn't. Goes back into the side control. Transition to backside. Trying to slide under and gets the reversal. Back into full guard now. Back where you can work off the bottom. He can land his offense on the top. Goes for a reversal. Big Cool Boy Season now on top position. We'll see what Joe here can do on the bottom again. And that's the end of the round. Good job by both fighters so far.
Okay, ready?
Here we go, round 2. Oh, they're swinging right away. Big whiff with that hook. Big takedown there. Ooh, comes in with a big shot. Some good groundwork from the top and some good punches landed to the body and head. Oh, big elbow from side control. He's trying to scramble. Oh, gets hit with another elbow. Postures up, going for some more ground and pound, lands it. Big cool boy season, trying to land his offense, but getting all his attempts denied. Allowing Joe here to posture up with ease and land some shots that damages over time. Oh, nice reversal by Big Cool Boy season.
Work, do something.
Oh, big ground and pound. Once again, if you want to know how to fight with the very best, looking for a shot in the ESFL, click that link to join the Discord and support the stream down below. A lot of ground fighting, trying to get the better position. Joe here going for a submission. Too little too late at the end of the round, not able to complete it. Good round by both fighters. I honestly don't know who I'd give that one to. That's why I'm not a judge.
Final round, you ready?
You heard the man, final round, here we go. No touch of the gloves, they get right to it. Big exchanges again right out of the pocket. Nice body kick by Joe. Catches that head kick, goes for a knee, blocked. Relentless combos by Joe. Oh, nice overhand. That's going to do some damage. Oh, feeds him an overhand of his own. Nice two-punch combo. A Big Cool Boy season. Nice overhand.
Yeah, Munoz started getting loose, but Lineker was able to get out of the way of that.
There he is.
Good morning, cuz.
There he is. We were all missing you, buddy.
Yeah, I'm sorry I was late. I had a personal phone call to attend to. It was pretty important, but it's handled now. I'm here, and these guys are swinging. So,
Yeah.
What have I missed in these first 2 rounds?
You've missed a good back and forth so far. It's been a good showing by both fighters. I honestly don't know who I'd give it to at this point, and that's why I'm not a judge.
Those are the best ones.
But,
Seems like
Joe,
I got here just in time, but Joe is throwing these uppercuts. He says, hang on, I want to give Frank a show. I'm not going to argue.
Ducks that elbow.
Yeah, was able to duck under the clinch attempt as well. That was good play by Joe there. Sorry, I'm just getting in. Joe is using Lineker. I think he might be the first Lineker pick we've seen in UFL.
I think
The
so
big
too.
cool boy season's unimpressed. He says, "Come here." Good slips. One thing I've been impressed so far in the minute and a half that I've seen is Joe has really good pivots. Like he's able to get off that center line really well and stop himself from taking too much damage coming back.
Yeah, absolutely. That's ooh, big rock
Oh
in.
man.
Oh, there we go.
Oh yeah, I got scared the stream was about to explode, but
The stream gods are on our side today.
it must be nice. It looked like Munoz was attempting that takedown there, but Lineker pushed him out of it and then just straight up denied it. So good defense there by Joe. And if you look at the stamina, again, I'm just, basing things on what I've seen so far. Oh my goodness. I was going to say, if you look at the stamina, it looks like Joe's starting to get the advantage. But the announcer, Jenks, said, I know you just got here, but hang on. I'm with you. Good trade in the pocket. Joe's just trying to, bobblehead a little bit, just try to stop some of those shots from getting there. But, oh, man, he zigged when he should have zagged, and he caught that uppercut. Gives a good knee on the return. And from what I've seen, he might need to go steal the momentum back in this round because at the beginning of, again, what I saw, Joe was leading the exchanges. He was somewhat dominant, but now Big Cool Boy season has found his range. He's found his rhythm. It just may be a little too late. Again, I don't know what happened in the first two rounds. I apologize for that. I feel super unprofessional. I'm sorry for everybody watching, but from what I've seen, those guys were going to work.
Yeah, absolutely. There was a huge back and forth throughout. I mean, that shot was a big one.
Definitely. Now, did that come after a knockdown, or was it one of those ankle picks that he dove onto?
I don't remember actually. I think it was. I think he just landed. He landed on it. It must have been a knockdown. I'll have to rewatch it after. But yeah, good fight by both these guys here.
Yeah, it looks like it was Joe picking up the decision in that one. We should probably ask him what he would like to be called for commentary purposes, but until further notice, my man is Joe. I'm sorry.
Oh, is that what it was? Oh.
Yeah, because I was like, I don't know if we should call him Tag, IDC, so I just started calling him Joe, and it kind of stuck, I guess.
Yeah, fair enough. But yeah, it was a great fight. That's our first fight of the evening, guys, and we still have 4 more fights to go. Did I lose F the Manhunter again?
I thought I lost you. It sounded like you were lagging, and it sounded like you dropped out in the middle of a sentence, and
Oh,
I was waiting on the rest of it to come. I apologize.
all good, but yeah, it's we got a really stacked card here. We got 4 more fights to go, and our 4th fight, I believe, is ready to go. So
Excellent.
why don't we just go ahead and waste no time before the stream gods change their mind here?
Well, let's get to it. And this next fight is Host Ninja versus Team Sticky Fingers, correct?
Yes, this is really interesting because Team
Okay,
Sticky
yeah.
Fingers is a veteran here in UFL.
He's been here for a while. I think since the beginning. I mean, he's been here since I've been here anyway.
Oh, absolutely.
And
He's been here since the first fight night.
exactly. And he got some really good momentum going early, but it seems almost like the competition has started to catch up. I mean, he's dropped a few of his last fights, and he's definitely looking to get back into that win column against an undefeated Host Ninja. Host is kind of on top of the world right now. I mean, he's 2-0, and he's thinking that he's ready for top 5, maybe even title shot opponent today. I mean, that's his words. He thinks that he's ready for that right now. Whereas Team Sticky Fingers, like I said, trying to get back into the win column, this would be a great way to show that, hey, I'm not going anywhere. I'm still a threat in this UFL. I'm still legitimate, and the best way to do that is to take somebody 0, right?
It looks like they're just fixing their settings real quick.
and then
Remember,
okay.
guys. Remember, you guys got to have in-game commentary and music off because music we get copyrighted. And commentary, well, I mean, you would obviously rather hear our sexy voices commentating over your fights rather than a pre-programmed John Anik, am I right? Of course.
Absolutely.
Yeah, he's
But
turning
yeah,
that
no,
all
it
the way down.
yeah, no, it's all good. I mean, I'd rather listen to us than DC and Annick.
I agree. Espe-
Man, I had a blast. It was a lot of fun, and I'm hoping to hear back from those guys soon and getting the next one scheduled. But for now, we're talking about the UFL and how we're getting everything going down here because this is a great time. I enjoy the UFL commentary booth just as much, if not more, than the ESFL commentary booth. I mean, they're going to be great fights either way, and as long as I got somebody with me to watch them, I'm
Absolutely.
happy to be here. So
It's like either way, you got the best seat in the house, right?
absolutely, and I didn't have to pay for it.
Which is awesome. That's the
Absolutely,
awesome
free is
part.
my favorite price.
All right, it looks like they're getting it ready to go now. They sent the invites. They're being
Excellent.
prompt about it. That's good work by them, not making us wait.
Yeah, sometimes you do get those hiccups as far as whenever you're setting things up, but just get it corrected as fast as you can. There's no harm, no foul, right? No
Exactly.
skin off our noses. We're just waiting on them to get into the game and back ready.
There
So
we go. There we go. Back in the character selection screen.
they're fighting at featherweight.
Looks like we're gonna have a Max Holloway Volkanovski pick? Question mark.
Could be. And we see this matchup so often in competitive play, whether it be UFL, ESFL, online world championships. I mean, you're gonna see at least one Holloway Volkanovski fight a day. It's
Yeah.
the sun rises in the west and sets in the east. Reverse that, and you know what I'm trying to say. You're gonna see Holloway fight Volkanovski.
Absolutely. This is gonna be a war. Someone's
I'm
either
still
beasting
drinking my
with
coffee.
someone's either beasting with Volk or they're beasting with Max Holloway. Let's see what
Exactly.
happens here.
In my experience, it seems like the Volkanovski wins this more often, but that all depends on the players, of course, and we'll see what happens in this particular matchup.
Absolutely. It's the man behind the controller making these
Always.
wins. Here we go, round one.
Saw no respect there from I think it was Host Ninja.
Oh man, this camera angle.
This
though,
camera
is
angle is
interesting.
different.
Woo! We're right up close. Okay.
Yeah, wow. We're in the cage. I feel I'm on the other side of Dan over there. You got to wonder if this. Well, I don't know. Never mind. I was gonna say, do you think this camera angle benefits the Volkanovski player? Since it's in close, you want to keep it in close, but
Yep,
it doesn't matter because I'm sure that the other players just got his settings. I mean, how he wants them
Wow.
anyway.
Right out there for a second as soon as they went to the ground. That was funny. Ooh,
Yeah.
raining some shots. Lets him up.
Interesting to see Holloway be the first one to take it to the ground. Gets him back into the clinch. He's just trying to do some work on that block. Maybe get some body shots in here. Nope. Volkanovski's able to get off of that fence and get out of danger for the most part. He shoots in for his own takedown, pushes Holloway up against the fence,
Oh, big elbow.
lands
and
some nice
PE.
damage. Team Stick is able to get back to center.
Oh,
Oh,
big
but he
shot.
eats a few good shots for his
Oh.
troubles. And Host Ninja wasn't done there. He said, let me go ahead and throw some more offense. He's trying to put some pressure on Holloway, which is, usually what the Holloway players like to do. So we'll see how this goes. We'll see, how viable a strategy this is.
Absolutely. And Host Ninja's going up against a former title contender.
And both these guys are really just fine with standing in the pocket and just letting their hands go.
Absolutely.
I mean, we've seen some forays into the ground play, but nobody's staying there. These guys are totally cool, just standing up, maybe getting in the clinch and just boxing. Oh my God, he hit him with a windmill. He looked like a Beyblade right there, cause he was just spinning. There was blades coming off, and then Holloway just fell over.
Let it rip. Ooh, some big shots by Host Ninja.
Yeah, he gets a good denial there as well. Sticky's just trying to, wriggle around, get some space there, maybe get up, use the cage to stand back to his feet. He goes for the momentum sweep, but doesn't get it. Volkanovski's just, biding his time here,
Yeah,
putting
taking
some
his
good
time.
damage in. He's hanging out right now.
This is his world.
Exactly. As DC will tell you, he's being a veteran so many fights. He feels like he's winning here. He knows that as long as he's on top, he's winning.
He lets him up? Huh. Interesting. Goes back to that's not stack guard.
No, that's feet on hips. I'm wondering if this is just some kind of mental thing. Was he trying to bait out an up kick? Was he waiting on him to stand up so he could push him back against the fence? I don't know, but he decides I'll just go back down to the ground.
Feed him a nice shot on the way in.
Yeah, just go back to doing what I was doing.
Oh,
He's
big
getting some
shots.
good damage in on Team Sticky there from the full guard.
Good round. Good round.
Yeah, definitely, but got to give that one to Host Ninja easily.
Yeah, and this is what he said all over the chat. He said, I might be only so and so, but I'm here to win, and I'm here to claim that belt and go for an ESFL belt, and that's his words, not mine.
Well, we'll see if he can do it, because at this time, the time for talking's over, Don't talk about it, be about it.
Yeah,
So, and right now he's looking like he's walking the walk pretty decently.
he was 1-0 asking for a ranked fighter, so he's got confidence oozing from him.
He said, "Matchmaking be damned. I want a ranked fight right now."
He wants to get right to it.
To be fair, though, I mean, after a showcase like this on the main card, it'd be hard to deny him now.
Absolutely, at
I
least
mean,
the
if
top
he's able to pull
15.
out this win, of course.
Yeah, at least the top 15, even if he loses with the performance that he's getting. I'm sure he's earned the respect of the matchmakers either way. Same with both these fighters.
Yeah, but Team Sticky's not looking for respect at this point. We already respect him. He's looking for a win, and to do that, what do you think he needs to do here, Cause? Do you think he's try to take it back to the ground? Should he try to? I say the ground. Should he try to get back to the feet? Should he try to maybe get his own top position, look for a submission, get some ground and pound? What do you think would benefit him at this point? Because he's getting his head punched in.
You know what? I think the best thing right now to do is to get back on your feet, and you got a puncher's chance if you're on the feet. But with Volk on top of you like that, it's a rough day.
Exactly, but he looks like he has no interest in standing up.
Ooh, feeds him a huge shot on the way.
Yeah, that might not have been the move he wanted to. Oh wow, now he's just messing with him. This is just mean, honestly.
Oh,
But
man.
he's going right back down. Yep, you knew that was gonna happen. And you see guys like ranked in this all the time, but you don't expect somebody to fight in the UFL like this.
Exactly.
Like.
And he's here trying to prove that he's ESFL caliber, and he's got a good case started for him with this kind of performance.
Yeah, I mean, what can you say about it?
Especially considering Team Sticky's a former title contender as well. He's like consistently top 5.
Mhm.
It's crazy.
It is, and right now it looks like he's got him in a very desperate situation. I say before the knockdown.
Oh,
I mean,
big
oh my
uppercut.
goodness, yeah, this one's just about done. Obviously, anything can happen. He's got to punch.
Oh my God!
Stop it! Don't do
No,
it,
yo,
bro.
he's
Bro, don't do
he's about to pull the
it.
trigger.
Oh man, he was ready.
That's like as close as you can in this world to pulling a gun on someone.
I mean, really, that's so disrespectful, bro.
Oh man, he gave me a heart
That's
attack.
horrible. I feel bad for this. I got to be honest. Like, thank you. It's mercifully
my
over,
God.
but that was
Wow.
man.
Host Ninja getting it done, 3-0 now in the UFL.
Yeah, I mean, cause you got to give him a ranked fight now.
Oh man, I mean, yeah, you gotta hand it to him. He came out here, he did exactly what he said he was gonna do, with style as well.
Yeah, I mean, obviously there was no respect shown there. I mean,
Oof.
after a certain point, he felt like he had it in the bag, and he didn't even really need to try anymore. In his, I mean, that's what he was showing anyway. He was doing whatever he wanted to. Literally, he would stand up, go back down, stand up, go back down, taunt. Just
Your winner by KO.
that was one-way traffic. Cause
Absolutely.
for Team Sticky, I mean, what do you do to try to regroup after that?
And, the
I would.
best thing I would think of is just go back to the drawing board, try and come up with a game plan for your next opponent. And
Definitely.
yeah, I mean, I don't know. If I was him, I have no idea.
I don't either, but I think the first place you got to start is ground defense. I mean, takedown defense number one, but once you get to the ground, figuring out the defense from the bottom, how to stop somebody. Disrespect to Team Sticky. It's just that's an area of his game that has been exposed before, and something that I would like to see him clean up. So I know he can do it. I know that
Absolutely,
he's
and
perfectly capable of making those adjustments.
he's been in some absolute wars too. He's fought all of the top level guys, so I'm sure he'll be back.
Exactly. Exactly.
And looks like we got our next fight good to
Okay.
go. We have 4-0, 11 Bravo 92 going
What?
up against Tartarus MMA of MMA Gods.
Yeah, this is going to be a good fight. Because once again, this is another stylistic matchup. We've seen Bravo come in here and we've seen him clean people up on the ground. It's what he does, you know. I mean, and to be honest, we've seen a lot of these high level guys just come in, and it seems like they've all started with the wrestling and kind of worked their way up. You know, a lot of these guys are great strikers, but once you get them, like once you see them on the ground, that's where they seem to really shine. And Bravo is one of those guys. He's got good stand up, but his grappling is his call to fame. Whereas Tartarus MMA is an excellent striker. I mean, dude is fantastic on the feet. It's just, and he's using my boy Justin Poirier, so I can't hate on that at all.
Absolutely not.
But in the couple of losses he has had, he has been taken down and controlled. So we'll see again if he's been able to clean up that area of his game as well. You know, I'm looking forward to seeing how this one plays out.
Absolutely. And they're about to get down to it. 11 Bravo 92 versus Tartarus MMA, round 1 UFL battle. Here we go.
Mutual respect from both guys. You love to see it.
Oh, stream gods. Oh, there we go.
Stream getting fuzzy. You hate to see that.
Yeah. Oh, sign of respect. They bow in the center.
All right, and the glove touch. So a lot of respect on both sides for these guys. Bravo starts off with a teep to the body, but gets 2 hands from Poirier for his troubles.
Goes for a takedown. Gets it.
Going for it early, yep, and then gets him in the side control. And you got to wonder, is he gonna? How long is it gonna be before he looks for that crucifix? Because you know what's coming.
There it is, right there.
About 4 seconds. Okay. And now he's still in a good position here in the side saddle. He's just gonna try and do some damage to that block, and whatever slips through, get that damage to Poirier's head health.
Went back to side to try and go to crucifix. It doesn't get it. Goes for top mount and gets it.
Gets that. Poirier's able to get into the half guard, but I mean, I was just about to say Tony still got the arm triangle from there, and he can still posture up. So you're not in a great place, but you are in a better place than in the full mount. Ferguson's able to get back into the side control, was able to defend that transition. And now you got to start to wonder, is this where Bravo's going to start to pull away? This is what he likes to do, and he's in a great position to do so. And that's what I was just about to say. He's going to wait on a denial here more than likely and then start raining some damage.
He's in trouble here. The crucifix.
Definitely. It looks like he's just waiting on him to go and then denying, and then normally you would see people take those free shots right there, but I guess he's just trying to wait, switch up the timing so he can't get the flick reversal.
Yeah.
But again, he's got the back, he's postured up. This doesn't look good for Poirier thus far. He's able to pull that arm down and get him back down, but Tony's able to take his back. And you do not want Tony Ferguson on your back.
Oh, no. He has several chokes. He loves choking people.
Absolutely. But we got Bravo here on top in the full mount. Is able to posture up. We'll see what damage he can get done here. And Tartarus is able to pull him down with one of those head movement slips from the mount to get him back down. But man, it's all Bravo so far. If you're Tartarus MMA, you're just looking for an escape to get back to the feet. You're just looking for your opportunity, because this is not where you want to be. And there it is. He's able to get that slip and get the transition sweep to get back on the feet and hopefully do some work here of his own.
Absolutely. Oh, big front kick by 11 Bravo. That's going to sting.
Definitely.
Goes for it again. Misses.
Good head movement by Tartarus right there. Tartarus is just, he's trying to find those openings, and whenever they show themselves, he's wanting to just push through. He's doing a lot of damage to the body as well. Ferguson's got a crazy gas tank, and one way to, take some wind out of those sails is to hit him in the body, but goodness gracious, you can't go in. Oh, my.
End of the round. Man, I'd say that was saved by the bell.
Yeah, it didn't look good there at the end of the round.
That could have been it.
Definitely. And already, Is that round a 10-8 for Bravo? I don't know. It all depends on what these judges saw. There was only the one knockdown, so usually those don't constitute 10-8s, but he was on top for what, 3 minutes it felt like? I mean,
So yeah. And I mean, these judges only seem to see what's at the end of a round anyway.
exactly.
Sign of respect
More
again.
respect. But after a while, man, you know, I mean, I love respect as much as the next guy, but you guys are fighting, bro.
The Diaz mentality.
Right.
Ooh, nice straight to the body.
Yeah, it looks like Tartarus is starting to try to find his groove here.
Oh, denies that takedown with a slick 1-2.
Yeah, I keep wanting to call him True Blue. Tartarus looking better and more comfortable in this round to start off.
Serves
Gets
him a
good
little
teeth to the
knockdown.
body,
Answers with a takedown.
but we're back to the ground.
Oh.
You got to wonder if Bravo was also saying, hey, this guy's starting to look pretty good on the feet. Let's switch it up.
Yeah, going back to what he's comfortable with, bringing him back into his world.
But that's a smart move, man. That gets a takedown. The judges see that. You know, that scores some points. And like I was saying yesterday, in a situation similar to this, whenever he's on top of him, not only is he implementing his own offense, but he's neutralizing his opponent. So this is all good for Bravo right now. Poirier was almost able to get back to his feet, but not quite. Good denial there by Bravo. Gets back into the full mount. This is not good for Tartarus, but he's able to slip hip out and get into half guard. A good reversal there whenever he caught him going for the posture up. Now he's on top. He immediately tries to get up, but Bravo says, hang on, let's sit down here for a second. Digs for that full guard sweep, and he gets it. Ferguson back on top.
Raining some shots from the bottom there is Tartarus.
But he's able to get up. And you know he wants to, you know, just serve him back out, but he gets taken right back down. And yeah, so far, you know, this is going according to plan for Bravo. He's been able to take him down pretty much at will. He gets him into the crucifix. He's not doing as much damage as you would think, but I guess he's just playing the patient game, you know, just trying to let let Tartarus use his stamina and then, you know, capitalize on that whenever he does do so.
Absolutely, giving him some.
And he gets into the finish the fight position from the neon belly. Is he going to get the finish here?
This could be it. Oh,
Gets very close, but is not able to pull it out.
a couple more of those. I imagine the end.
Oh, definitely. Now, the question here, okay, Bravo's able to, not Bravo, dang it. Tartarus is able to get back into sprawl, but Ferguson's still on his back, still postured up. This is not good for Tartarus, and that's it. That's it.
11 Bravo getting it done again. Going
Now 5-0.
5-0. Oh my goodness.
We gotta start possibly looking at him for a title shot.
I mean, yeah, the matchmakers definitely have taken notice. I can tell.
That was a great performance by Bravo. Again, like I said, it all kind of went according to plan. You know, he wanted to take this fight to the ground, did a good job of doing so, and you know, this is the result. He's able to get that ground and pound off on Poirier and keep himself in the ranks of the unbeaten.
Absolutely, he's saying he's not gonna lose anytime soon, and he just proved that might be true with this
And your
performance.
winner by knockout.
I mean, after that, how do you argue with him, right?
Might be the next Khabib. But yeah, excellent.
We'll see. There's,
by
I
both fighters.
was about to say, there's a guy at the top of that mountain over there who's saying that he doesn't plan on losing for a while either.
Oh yeah, we're almost there. We got one more fight, and we got the co-main, and then the main event.
Excellent. Looking forward to these. The co-main event is going to be Shibatasu versus Eagle Rush 209. Both of these guys are former UFL champions, and they're looking to show that they deserve that shot at gold again. You know, both of these guys have excellent ground game. We're going to see who's able to let that shine through. Both of them, like I said, solid on the feet, but same situation with Bravo. They're good on the feet, but you know where they want to be is on top of their opponent on the ground doing damage.
Absolutely.
So we're going to see who's able to do that more effectively in this fight. Looks like we're just waiting on these guys to pick right now.
Locking it in with Usman and Tony Ferguson. No, it's going to be It's going to be Jorge Masvidal and Tony Ferguson.
This would be a good fight.
Oh, yes. This is going to be a good one.
Mm-hmm. I'd love to watch these guys go at it in real life, but I mean,
Exactly.
we'll see how that goes.
I think that could be a real life match that is possible.
I think so, but if we're talking about that actual matchup, I think Jorge might be too much.
Yeah, you might be right, especially
It
with
depends on if the fight goes to the round,
Yeah.
Just gonna get these last comments in while we have the time. I feel like Jorge would just overwhelm him because Tony's very hittable and Jorge's very crisp with his boxing, so I feel like he would drown him eventually.
Absolutely. All right, here we
But
go.
right now, these
Round
guys
one.
are just they're like, all right, we're just gonna stand and trade. Y'all were talking about the ground game. We don't care.
Yeah, we don't need any of that here.
Man, a great slip there from the beginning from Shibata. These guys,
Oh my God, they're just swinging.
how do you call it? They're just swinging. Exactly. These guys are in a phone booth. It's a bar fight. Somebody slaps somebody's girl, and it's all bad. These
Beating
guys
the
are
hell out of
swinging.
each
It's
other.
bedlam in here. He goes for the knee, but he doesn't quite get it. Just out of range. Yeah, these guys, they said, forget stamina, forget head health. I'm trying to get this knockout and go on.
And if we're going
They
on
must
head
have-
health here, Shibatazu has a little bit lower head health than an Eagle Rush 209, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah, but if we're looking at stamina, how long is he going to be able to keep this up? Oh, a good takedown from Shibata. Probably a
Level
smart
change.
move, man, because nobody can survive that fight for that long.
Nope. That's CTE 101.
Absolutely. Goodness gracious. But again, with the stamina advantage now being on top, you got to wonder what's gonna transpire here for Shibata. So he's able to get into the top mount. Tony gets a good sweep, the tabletop sweep into the full guard. Those are always fun to watch. And it looks like, just based on the input over there on the right side of the screen, it looked like Eagle Rush was toying with the idea of possibly throwing one of those leg locks. I'm gonna keep an eye on that.
Absolutely. That could play a factor going into the later rounds.
And the thing about Tony and those leg locks, you never expect them. Like, they always come whenever you're not ready for them. If you're on top, like you're in the full mount, you just rain some damage down, and then you posture back down, and he's throwing a leg lock up. You're like, wait. Or the same situation from the backside control, and you just see him reaching for that knee bar, and you're like, whoa, stop that.
Trading shots from the ground denies that transition.
Gets denied himself, gets reversed, and Shibata is back on top. Cause this is back and forth already. Like
Absolutely. This is crazy.
slips out into the half guard. Masvidal is doing some damage from the top, staying busy. Oh wow, a good slip there from Eagle Rush to get back to his feet. And now it's back in bed. Oh, beautiful slip elbow.
Uh-oh.
He hits him with the body uppercut for some punctuation. We got this lag. I feel like this is going to clear up. Somebody's going to be on the ground. No, okay. We're good. Good slip straight there. 1-2 head kick. So powerful. Oh, my God. He caught him ducking down with the knee. But then eats an uppercut on the way out. Wow.
That was
Gets the
close.
knockdown right at the end of the round. Was that enough to steal it for him? I'll tell you what, I'm so happy I'm not one of these judges, man.
I don't even know where to begin with who's getting the victory as far as judging is concerned, because both these guys have
I have
done
no
an
idea.
equal amount of work, I'd say.
Right, they've both gotten a takedown, I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong about that, but oh my goodness. What?
What is going on?
I don't know, but I don't think I like it. I think I'm uncomfortable by that. But yeah, both these guys just getting, I mean, they're getting to it. They're trying to show that they deserve another shot at that title. And Eagle Rush just keeps getting these slip straights. It seems like he's just a half a step ahead. I can't even say a whole step, but he's just getting these head movement slips at the right time, throwing those straights afterwards. That was a huge knee to the head in the clinch. Shibatasu's able to get off that fence, and he's just trying to get back. Oh, wow. He keeps getting caught by these slip straights and an uppercut on the way down. Is this going to be it for him? It is.
Shibatazu.
Eagle Rush 209.
Or no, Eagle Rush 209, sorry.
See? I mean, that messes with your head, all of that.
Yeah, holy smokes. That was a good fight.
Absolutely.
They came out
great
swinging
fight from both guys.
right out of the bat, right out of the cage.
Yeah, no, they didn't want to take any time with the nonsense. They were just like, all right, we're here to fight. Let's fight. And they met in the center, and they just threw hands until somebody couldn't anymore. Great fight by both guys. A really good showing by Eagle Rush 209, and he's trying to put himself back into the title contention picture. We'll have to see how that ends up playing out.
Absolutely.
But first, is it time?
I think it's that time. We have got our most hype main event that we've had here in a while, because we have Kai, aka Hamzat Chimaev, dare I say it, sunglasses emoji. Our current champion. He knows. Like we love him. Our current champion.
It's all jokes.
He is 6-0. He's
6-0. Yes.
He is 6-0, going up against A Salazar MMA, who is 5-3. 5-3, I believe. Yes.
Yeah, Salazar's coming off of a great knockout last week. He was in a really good fight
lately.
He has been on a tear. He's looked really good in these past few fights. He's been lobbying for this title shot, and now it's time for him to get it. So we'll see if he can make the most out of it. But we know that on the other side of that is a very difficult task to take down Kai, aka Hamzat Chimaev, sunglasses emoji.
And recently, Kai got recruited into the esports fight league too, very recently.
Really?
So, and he's still wanting to continue to defend his belt and become the first two-weight two-belt champion in the ESFL network.
Double organization champion.
It looks like they're gonna quickly fix their stream settings for a sec before they start, so we'll let them do that. But yeah,
Okay.
There's a lot more we can say about Kai. This is good because there's a lot of things we can say about Kai and A Salazar MMA. They're both great fighters.
Yeah. Congratulations to Kai for recently being picked up by the ESFL. As we've discussed at length, that's the end goal for everybody here. And Kai has made it to that goal. And he decided, I'm not quite ready to leave this organization in the rear view yet. So
yeah,
he's going to defend this belt as long as he can. I'm not mad at it.
Yeah,
I like the enthusiasm. He says, I want to get as much, as many reps as I can, do as much work as I can. And
yeah, absolutely. It's not about, we're not saying that you have to choose one or the other, because we know you guys got friends in both servers, but you guys are allowed to definitely fight in both if you guys want. So that's always an option. So if you want to go for two belts, you can be the UFL champion and the ESFL champion as well. And then from there, you can compete in the UFC Esports League that just launched last Sunday, which, by the way, is on later today after the stream. We're going to get you guys to go there and get them some views.
Man, and it's going to be a great time on that stream as well. You've got Bailey and Bruce Lee Rob on comms, and some of the best fighters in the world squaring off in that octagon. And man, if you missed it last week, don't do the same thing this week, because those fights are a treat to watch. They are so much fun. Last week, I'm pretty sure this is how it's going to continue, but it was a tournament format last week. And you got to see the best square off against the best. And then you got to see, from there, everybody just going forward and just like getting to see what their opponent did in their last match and adjusting accordingly. It's just a lot of fun to watch those guys go at it, man. Especially just, like I said, the longer it goes, the better the people get. And that's just more fun for us.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think these guys are just about ready to go here.
Excellent.
I think they're ready to go. Let's get right to it.
All right, we've got Chimaev versus Whitaker in the middleweight division. Whitaker's a very common pick in competitive play just because the man can do everything. There's no area of the fight where Whitaker's gonna, be bad. he might be better in some than others, but you're never going to have to worry about Robert Whittaker just being terrible at anything. So,
nope, not at all. He's a very solid pick for any style of fighter in the game. He's going to look here to utilize it and grab that UFL belt. Here we go, round 1. No touch of the gloves there. Opens with a leg kick.
and that
Kai.
didn't take long.
Right away, Kai doing what he does best, is smashing his opponents.
Exactly. Gets back into the side control. You know, it's interesting to me because how do you, I'm not gonna say how do you fight this guy, because you know what he's gonna do. He's gonna come out from the beginning and try to grapple you. So, you know, I don't know. I guess you can't just come at him with your low block out, because then he'll just start punching you in the head and then take you down. But
exactly.
I don't know. I guess I didn't expect that first takedown to come that quickly and that easily.
Yeah, me neither. But I mean, every one of his fights, he's dominated everyone in front of him. We're gonna see now if this is no different. As
Salazar is able to get back to his feet, and
looking,
he gives him some showmanship on the way out.
He's looking to prove that he belongs in here, and he's looking.
Oh, but he eats an uppercut while he's trying to prove it. He was going for the body shot and just
he's looking
went
at
wrong
the upset.
But some good, looked like he got some good counter shots off on Kai there. I'll tell you this, he's made Kai look a lot more human in the past 2 minutes than he has in seemingly 6 fights.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, takedown by Kai.
Yep, gets another one. As soon as I say that, he's like, oh, hold on. He's able to get the denial there. He goes back in the side to get the crucifix, and is he going to do what he does best from here?
Fighting
We see Salazar able to get back into the side control.
Really fought off that crucifix, worked hard for that.
Now he's just on top and half guard, just, you know, staying busy, making sure the ref doesn't want to stand this up. He's got a dominant position and he wants to keep this as long as he can. One thing I've noticed about Kai, he doesn't try to rush anything, you know? He doesn't just keep going for the posture up or the, you know, if it's not there. If he sees that you're defending it, he will go, you know, attempt to do something else or just change the rhythm up.
Absolutely. Back on the feet here. Oh, rocks him with a Superman
a huge
punch.
rock with a Superman punch. Goes to the 1-2 head kick, but Kai has just enough block to survive that.
I don't think we've seen anyone do that to Kai yet.
No, but first time for everything, right?
Yep. Salazar MMA told everyone that he was training hard for this title fight because he saw himself in the rankings being #1, so he knew this was inevitable. Looking to prove that he deserves it.
Yeah, and honestly, you know, he's been taken down a couple of times, but he's not fighting a bad fight at all. I mean, he's been able to get some damage off on the feet. It looks like he's trying to wait on Kai to throw and then go to the body. That'll definitely help wear down that stamina.
Absolutely.
Because we don't know much about Hamzat's gas tank, specifically in game. Well, I mean, I don't know what his stat is off the top of my head, but in real life, we definitely don't know what his cardio is like because we've never seen him have to use it.
Yeah, all his fights last like 10 seconds.
Now let's give some credit to John Phillips. He survived a round.
Absolutely. He did.
And I did just take a look. Hamzat has a 93 on the cardio in this game. So.
Oh, okay. It's not too bad.
No, not at all. But Salazar, again, you know, just looking to do some body work. Gets a good overhand there as well. Eats that head kick on the way out. Goes for his own takedown.
Nice.
Interesting.
That was a nice takedown. Caught him off guard.
He said, "Oh, you're a wrestler? I bet I could take you down."
Let's wrestle. Let's wrestle. Nice poppy shots from the bottom.
Yeah, just trying to build that grapple advantage. Then he gets the momentum sweep, and he's on top in the half guard. Now, if you're, you know, in the situation that Salazar's in, you're fighting a guy like Kai, and you take him to the ground, you gotta know that's a possibility. But hey, speaking of possibilities, a great sweep there by Whittaker to end up back on top.
Absolutely.
You know, like I said, Salazar is fighting pretty well. He's able to get that transition into the half guard, able to get the full mount.
Quick
but
get up.
Chimaev is back to his feet. And don't look now, but I think Kai might have. Well, I say that. I was about to say he might have his timing on the body shots. He keeps throwing those uppercuts. You gotta wonder if he's gonna catch him with one. Oh, good slip elbow. But Salazar is not going anywhere, man. He's trying to show that he's legit and that he deserves this title.
Absolutely, he's really patient, picking his shots well, not overthrowing. Ooh.
And one thing I'm noticing, it seems like he's waiting on Kai to slip, and as soon as Kai starts to slip and is like moving his head back to the center position is when he's throwing, so he can't get another one off in time. He went for the crucifix himself, but Kai was hip to it and didn't let that happen. He tried to get up, but was denied. Now he's just hanging out here in side control. Switches over to the full mount, gets a good posture up.
Raining some shots down, doing some damage of his own. Oh, the
I wonder if that's a mental thing. He saw Kai post with the right hand, and as soon as he put it down, he swung all left hooks at him. So it's like, okay, I'm gonna, show you. I'm gonna see what you're blocking, and then show it to you after you stop.
Precisely.
That's something to think about, man. That's that 4D chess.
Absolutely. Oh, back into side control is Kai.
But not for long. Salazar is able to get to the sprawl.
He's like, I don't want to get crucifixed again by this guy.
Some good shots to break the clinch there. Salazar goes for a couple of elbows. They're both blocked. Gets a good knee elbow. What is this, UFC 3?
Whoa.
Good takedown scramble.
Rolling out of that takedown is A. Salazar for the end of the round.
And that's a very interesting round. I'd give that one to Salazar, definitely.
Yeah, it's a tough one. I think I would too.
The first round was definitely more back and forth. I think you could give it to Kai based on the fact that he did have a couple of takedowns, but Salazar looked a lot better in round 2, and we're gonna see, what's gonna happen in round 3. Who's gonna start pulling ahead in this fight?
Yeah, here we go, round 2. Ooh, nice front kick, straight. Ooh, big
he doesn't
knockdown.
like.
Salazar right out of the gate coming in swinging.
But gets taken down once again.
And now Kai looking to implement his strategy of locking in that crucifix.
Salazar tries to get back to his feet, is able to do so. Now he's got to watch that backpack or those knees to the head. Man.
Those come from out of nowhere.
And now he's starting to deny those takedowns. So if you're Kai, what are you thinking? Slip back and throw the uppercut. That's what he's thinking. Yep. And then drop an overhand on him. Oh man, he tried to slip but timed it just wrong, and now it's not looking good for Salazar, which is very interesting because he was having, a really good round in that last round. Was looking like he was, ready to take the belt off of the champion, but Kai gets a good momentum swing to go his way, and he gets some good damage off at the beginning of the round, but then Salazar is able to get that takedown. Kai gets into the sprawl. Salazar is just landing some shots. Maybe just try and do a little bit of body damage, just, even things up on that total strike differential. Kai is able to get back to his feet. That was a nice takedown animation. I don't think I can remember seeing that one.
Last card he did something we haven't seen before, and this card he does another thing we haven't seen before.
Always looking to add new wrinkles to his game is Kai.
Absolutely. Setting the bar high for the up-and-comers before him.
Able to take the back of Salazar here. Fakes the back flat. I guess he was trying to bait out that transition attempt so he could get the denial there. Now Salazar's in a pretty bad position, almost no stamina. Chimaev on top, ready to do damage. Getting a lot of damage off.
They're fighting a war, these two gentlemen.
Definitely, but you can definitely, you can see that starting to take some. Chimaev's losing a lot of stamina. I was trying to find a way to pretty that sentence up, and I just kept tripping on words. Chimaev's losing stamina, and Salazar is also doing so because now he's got Chimaev on top of him, doing huge damage.
Ooh, nice.
But he's able to get that slip. But I was
top
gonna say he
notch.
was starting to lose some of that stamina advantage because he was getting denied and transitioned around. But now he's able to get his own posture up. He's not trying to do too much. He's trying to make sure he hangs on to some of that stamina because it is so important in this game. When you don't have as much stamina, you don't do as much damage, and you take a lot more. So Salazar seems to be cognizant of that and is trying to do what he can to preserve his bar. Closing seconds of the round, and looks like the momentum is swayed back in the favor of the champion, at least for now.
At least for now. You never know. It's still anyone's fight at this point. They have an equal amount of stamina, I'd say. I think A. Salazar has a little bit more. And there's still 2 rounds to fight. Round 4. We're in the championship rounds.
Yeah, we haven't seen Kai get pushed like this, and he probably hasn't seen it either. But Salazar is able to get a good scramble on that takedown attempt.
Ooh, pull back elbow into a
Man.
uppercut.
He's got his timing on these hooks and uppercuts, it seems like, because, I mean, it's almost every time he throws one. I'm not going to say every time, but very often he's been getting pull countered with either an elbow or an uppercut of Chimaev's own.
Absolutely. That last pull elbow really brought him over. Oh,
Wow.
that's it.
Yeah, he figured him out there, and towards the end of that fight, he was able to get a beautiful slip off of the front kick. Throws a right hand to do a lot of damage, and then he just finished him off.
Absolutely. That was a great fight by both fighters. A. Salazar put the most pressure we've ever seen on our champion Kai, who's now going 7-0 here in UFL. Doesn't seem like there's an end in sight for the man.
I mean, it really doesn't. He came out and like we said, this is probably the most adversity he's faced in this UFL organization, and I mean he faced it well. He took it head on, and then he was in trouble and found a way to get himself out of trouble, and do what he does best, which is win fights.
Absolutely, and the sky's the limit for him at this point because he got picked up by ESFL. Who knows? We might even see him in the UFC Esports League one of these days. It's sky's the limit.
Yeah, he's got a lot of potential, and I'm looking forward to seeing what he does with it. So, great performance by both guys, but specifically, very well done to Just Kai, aka Hamzat Chimaev sunglasses emoji. I might let it die for him. I don't know. He picked up lucky number 7. We'll see. We can discuss that in the back.
Absolutely. And like I said, if you want to get on one of these fight cards and you think you have what it takes to make it to the UFC level esports league, click that Discord link down below, and we'll see you on the next card. I have been Cause of Death. I have been joined by Frank, aka F the Man Hunter. We will see you guys next time on UFL. Take her easy.
Yes, sir.